Hi, I'm Tracey Mallett, and I live in South Pasadena in California, originally from UK with this funny accent, I know, but I've lived in now the States for 20 years. I discovered Pilates many moons ago. I was doing a theatre arts degree in London, and on my timetable I had a class called dance conditioning. I was like, oh, this sounds fun. So went to this class, and half of it was standing at the bar, and then the other half was actually floor work. And I remember, wow, this is challenging. And I was like, I love how it felt on my abs. My abs was burning. But what I really, really loved was I felt my inner thighs. And I was like, this class is for me, because I could feel my inner thighs. And I always wanted to tone those lovely inner thighs to get a little bit more balance in my legs, very athletic, a bit more quad heavy. So I wanted a bit more balance in my legs. Didn't realize actually, I was actually doing Pilates and didn't realize I was doing it. And that was my first experience of Pilates. And as you can tell, I've gone and continued with it because it makes me feel so good. After being introduced to dance conditioning, which was Pilates in London when I was 17, I continued on my path practicing mat Pilates. And then in 95, I started, I actually moved to the US, actually 95, 96. And I wanted to find a place where I could practice Pilates. So I went to different studios, and I managed to find a studio that I really, really loved. And it turned out that the method that they was actually teaching was Ray Zakowitz, which was Bassi Pilates. He's been a phenomenal mentor to me. I love his program. It's extremely scientific and also very, very athletic. And I love the flow, and that's kind of what I've always been about. The flow, the science behind it has to have a science behind it, and the flow for me is everything. And obviously, I've been very influenced by many amazing instructors, including Elizabeth Larkham, Brent Anderson, so many to name that I've had the fortunate to be able to go and work with them. Alan Herdman, absolutely adore, Michael King. I mean, there's so many, and I truly believe that a wonderful Pilates instructor is somebody that goes out and goes and sees different instructors, goes and learn. We're always learning every single day. But obviously, my true mentor has been Ray Zakowitz, because he has been my foundation through my career. For those that are looking to start Pilates, you actually come to the right place. You're very fortunate to have this amazing platform at your fingertips. And I truly believe that, because you've got so many amazing instructors on this forum that are going to be able to teach you the correct form. But also, there are so many wonderful studios out there that you can find. But first and foremost, do your research. Make sure that the teacher that you go to is accredited and that has gone through the necessary steps to become a Pilates instructor. What I love about Pilates more than anything is that we are educated, that we do value education. We value the biomechanics. We value how to move the people with the right conditions. And so I think it's important, if you are looking to do Pilates, you've totally made the right decision, because it's something that you can do now forever, and there's never a wrong time to start Pilates, should I say, never a wrong time. The present time is always the right time to start Pilates. It is the true foundation to fitness. Pilates to me is the foundation to fitness, because if you understand Pilates, the biomechanics, you'll be able to do any kind of other fitness discipline correctly. Just like piano is the foundation to music, just like ballet is the foundation to dance. Pilates to me is the foundation to fitness. Why I feel Pilates is necessary in your fitness program is it grounds you. It teaches you how to move biomechanically correct. It teaches you about good posture. It teaches you to work from the center outwards. These are things that you don't really get when you go into a general fitness class. And so you need to take some time to invest in yourself, to learn how to move safely so that you can go into any other fitness program without injury. And I attest to that. I go from experience, and I truly believe that is the way that you should move, is learn how to do Pilates. I started dancing at the age of 3, then obviously started doing Pilates at the age of 17, and I realized then that why wasn't I doing it earlier, basically? And I truly felt that my mission was really to be able to bring Pilates, bring dance, and fuse it together to have another element to be able to bring a little fun factor to it. And being introduced to Pilates at the same time being introduced to doing bar work was very bizarre for me. If I look back, at the age of 17, my class that I fell in love with Pilates with was actually the class that I did bar work in. And fast forward it to now, and I would never believe that's why I moved into Booty Bar, because Booty Bar to me is a fusion. It's where fitness and Pilates meet right in the middle. And maybe that's because of not only have I always done Pilates, but I've always done fitness at the same time. And for the longest period of time, it was really hard for me because are you a Pilates person or are you a fitness person? Well, actually, can I not be both? And so I think I've broken the mold for many practitioners that it's okay to be a fitness person and be a Pilates person. And I truly believe people who have a background of Pilates make a better fitness instructor because they truly understand the wonderful elements of what Pilates does, which is the foundation, which is why I went into developing the program Booty Bar, which has been the most amazing experience for me because I wanted a program that would complement Pilates, that would never ever take away from Pilates, that would go into a studio and be very well respected within the Pilates community. And I've been going now 6 years now. We started in 2009 and now we're in 25 countries with over 7,000 instructors. And I'm so honored to be able to do that. And interestingly enough, many people have come to me to do Booty Bar training, and the program has been able to inspire them to realize they want to dig deeper. And they've gone on and carried the journey and gone into Pilates. It makes me feel so good to know that I am still promoting the benefits of Pilates, and they're opening studios, they're going into Pilates instructors and bar studios. And I think that's been the biggest accomplishment for me, to help promote Pilates in a different way, but in a complementatively way, and that's what Booty Bar is all about. Pilates means a whole lot to me. Pilates has been right by me since I was 17, so that's more than half of my life, and I'm going to give you my age now. Pilates is a lifestyle. It's a way of life, and you've probably heard that a million times before, but it truly is. And I don't just say it for saying it, I actually say it from the heart. I live, breathe Pilates because no matter what I do, Pilates has always seemed to be there. It's always within the mix. If I'm walking down the street and I'm slumping, I'm like, oh my God, I've got to pull my shoulders back, pull my abs in. Pilates is a dialogue. It's a way of life, and I feel since I've adopted that, I've become so much more in tune with my body. And I feel that I'm here to motivate people, especially the younger generation. That it's important to, even if they don't call it Pilates, but truly understand why we are moving with intent. We're moving for a reason, and truly understand why we're moving, what muscle groups we're moving. And I think we'd all live a better life. We'd be less injury prone, and we'd look a whole lot taller. And I need some help in the tall department. So there you go. Pilates makes you look taller. So is that not a selling point? Pilates is a way of life for me. Outside of Pilates, outside of working like crazy, I do like to work hard. I think it's a good attribute, but sometimes you need a little bit of downtime. I have 2 amazing kids, and actually I love. I am the ultimate soccer mom and the ultimate volleyball mom. I love it. It's actually become my hobby. I know so much about those sports now. I think I could be an expert on both those sports, especially soccer, which is football. For those Brits that are listening to me, it's football, not soccer. But anyway, that is what I love. I love going out and eating sushi, and I love hiking. And I like to be at home with my family. Kind of boring, but maybe for most of you out there not. But yeah, I like to be a normal person. Even though I don't come across as normal, I'm pretty much very normal, grounded. I love social media because social media is such a great forum now that we can actually connect, that we are connectable. And I want you to know that I am here for you, and you can find me on Instagram. I love Instagram under Tracey Mallett Fitness. You can find me on Facebook, and you can reach out to me. I'm definitely a real person. Love to hear your comments. So come and say hi. And I wish you luck with finding Pilates. You've come to the right place.